I love what I do. I love the people that I help because those resources wasn't there for me. And I get asked all the time, why do you do this? The joys that I get in here far weighs out anything else, and I love it. I am the program coordinator for Circles Davis County, which is about one of 80 plus chapters in the nation. Morning. How's it going? Our day consists of brainstorming about the day before, what can we do better, how can we assist more families, and how can we get more families out of poverty. A common thing that people misunderstand about poverty are that people that are in that situation, they believe that they're lazy, and that's far from the truth. A lot of people come from generational poverty. They're mimicking the things that their parents did coming up, so they thought that was the norm. A lot of them don't know that the resources are out there. They've never been taught. And that's what we want to bring, the awareness of the resources that are out there.
What else? Pick a letter. Measurable. And what's T?
Timely.
Timely. You gotta be able to put a time limit on. You gotta know when it's done. Okay, so I have to get $5,000. Now, how much money do I have?
0.
Let's start at 0. Okay, so let's say I have to have $200 a month. How am I gonna put back $200 a month?
Side gig.
Okay. What else? Okay, we've got a good list here going. Probably getting an extra job is going to be the fastest way to $200. So that's a good option, but do you really have the time and do you have the energy? No, Frida does not. Okay, we're going to work this out. As a Circles organization, we do 2 things. The first thing that we do is we work with families who want to move to financial stability, and we help them do that. The second thing that we do is we work in our community to reduce barriers that keep people from getting ahead. So our Circles program starts with a class. They come to us, we sit down, we talk with them, make sure we're all on the same page, and then we put the support systems, we put the people, the encouragement, the cheering in place so people can be successful.
There's lots of programs that offer employment, offer resources and everything, but Circles offers community that helps families become self-sufficient.
Relationships are probably the most critical aspect of Circles as it relates to overcoming barriers and poverty.
The problem that Circles solves has to do with social, emotional connection.
We find that people often have maybe one person they can count on when they come into this program, oftentimes none. Like literally I'll be reading an application, there's an emergency contact section and there's nobody there because there's no one they can count on. So to help our circle leaders, first of all, we host a weekly meeting and we all share a meal together. We invite people's whole family to come. We have childcare, we have youth curriculum that their kids can go to, while adults go and engage with volunteers that want to pour into their life.
Our circle structure includes 2 main people. One of them is the circle leader, and that's the person who comes to us and says, I need to change something in my life. We call them a circle leader because they're in charge of their circle of friends, their circle within our community, and we bring alongside them volunteers who commit to working with them about 18 months to help them reach their goals. That volunteer we call an ally, and we call them an ally because they're their friend, their support system, their cheerleader.
Once I got involved with Circles, it was phenomenal what happened. I started to learn about budgeting, about saving, about different resources that I could use to help me enhance those things. I feel like I can do this. It's a wonderful feeling.
Circles is that starting point to lead you and to assist you and get you connected with the right people. I have gained friends that I can call on, and they give you those stepping stones, and I plan to go further.
It isn't just about financial poverty, it's also about relational poverty. We've helped more people come out of a social emotional place of poverty. It isn't until that healing happens that really the financial poverty really gains any traction. They become more self-aware, they become more self-assured, and they pursue their dreams differently.
We believe in having people arm in arm walking through the intricacies and the problems of life that make it very easy for people to give up. And so we can say, no, you can do this, and we're going to do it with you.
We don't throw Band-Aids on bullet wounds here. You have to be there. You have to show up for yourself. You have to be committed, but we will walk beside you the entire way.
We come together weekly. We teach a lot of great things with the kids as well as the parents. And we give the adults an hour and a half a week to spend just on themselves, to think about what do I want in my life and how to get there.
We want you to think about what goals you're progressing on. Sherry is going to pass out some sticky notes. You can write as many things as you have actually done or are doing.
We may teach certain skills or work with them on professional or educational related goals.
It's really altogether just a place for you to have a safe space. So if you need help with budgeting or time management or just in general mental health, this is a place to come to.
When I joined Circles, it brought me to this whole new philosophy on life. I saw people in the same boat as me, putting one foot in front of the other, and Circles gave me that option to tackle it with them instead of doing it by myself.
So I run the youth program. A lot of our youth come here and they might not even come with their parents, but they're still struggling and they need a safe space and they need help with having some support. And so our youth also goes through a program in which kids are learning about budgeting, time management, where they know that they are supported and trusted and they're heard and they're seen.
Would you like one? You're welcome.
To run a chapter, it takes a lot of volunteers. So that is a key element of the Circles program. You know, when you have a family that's in crisis mode, it takes a lot. The teams help you with childcare. They help you with providing meals for the night.
For me, Circles is like a family because when you first enter the door, someone's there greeting you, welcoming you in. In the meetings, you have friends around you. Everyone loves each other and wants to see each other grow. We have families that are going into school again or starting a business, and everyone is there to support each other.
There are 5 key resource teams to running a successful chapter. One being recruitment. Those are the ones that are out in the community that are bringing people into your chapter. There's a jobs and education team for those that want to go back to school, those are needing employment. We try and push hard for our families to get living wage jobs. There's a community team. Our community team helps us with our space, our meals, our children's program. We have our service team. Our service team provides different things like going out in the community, helping us with what resources we need, what do we need to bring to the table. Then there's our Big View team. That is something we are very passionate about because it allows us to give a voice in the community, taking on issues that affect our families.
To be a part of Circles is amazing.
I'm in a whole big different place now with what I can do and where I can go. It has made me expand on that happiness, on that joy of that this thing is gonna work.
Because of Circles, I feel like I am more motivated to push myself more. There's resources out there, there's help out there.
My hope for the group is that we can eliminate poverty. It may not happen in my lifetime, but we can make a change one family at a time, and that's what we're doing now.
When we talk about Big View, when we talk about things we can change, we talk about significant things, and we feel like if there's a solution out there, we can make it happen here.
My dream for Circles is that it is in every city, in every state. I would like to see Circles on a large scale where it is offered around the world. It is talked about in Washington. It is talked about wherever we are to solving this problem, ending poverty.